Hi fellow dreamers, in this video we're going to share with you by popular demand the extended version of Lupita's Orion dream story where she's meeting these light beings and is shown the constellation of Orion. So if you're interested in learning more about this cool dream that Lupita shares in our children's book, Lupita and Her Magical Dreams, then stick around with us. Thanks for joining. My name is Carolina. Like you know, I focus on doing children's books like this one here, and of course our first one, Lupita and the Magic of Mexico. I also help my followers interpret their dreams, and of course we do this because when we listen to our dreams, we're connecting to our subconscious, and when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. So I appreciate you all buying my children's book first and foremost, because it is very cool to share my story with all of you, and I've seen that a few of us connect on it already. So the extended version of Lupita's Dream. For those of you that don't have the book yet, let me give you just a quick snippet of information before we get into the dream topic, okay? So Lupita basically shares something with the class. They find it very strange, and they're like, tell us more about what you're talking about. Okay, I don't want to give it all away, but basically she shares with them one of her dreams, and they're like, we want to know the most magical dream you've had. So to Lupita, the most magical dream she has had is the one where she was up in space, okay? So the extended version is this. Lupita is sleeping, right? Goes to sleep, and then in her dream she finds herself automatically in this huge spaceship. Okay, she is in this huge spaceship that has clear windows all around, okay? And she's not alone. There's like a whole bunch of other people there with her, okay? And there are different ages and different sizes in the dream. And here, of course, it's just all kids, but in Lupita's dream, it's a bunch of people, okay? It's a bunch of people, and there's one person in the middle that is actually telling everybody that, you know, everybody's here to play a certain role. Everybody has a responsibility, and it's time for us to share information, okay? And this person is also inviting everybody to look at a particular list, because everyone apparently has a color associated with them. So the color that Lupita is given is this indigo color, and they say, you know, Lupita, your color is indigo. So Lupita automatically connects with that beautiful indigo color, and it's like in this stone form, so she keeps that very close to her heart. And as she's given this indigo stone, she later is walked into a bigger room, okay? And in this room, it's just her and this other person. And this other person looks just like Lupita, okay? That is not included in this children's book because it would be very, very lengthy. But in Lupita's actual dream, she is actually talking to someone that looks just like her. It is just like her. And this person is telling her, hey, it's okay, you know, don't be afraid, because Lupita was starting to get a little bit fearful as she's looking into all of these, you know, stars out there. She doesn't know what to make of everything, but her new friend there just says, hey, it's okay, you're fine. And even though Lupita notices that she looks just like this person, for whatever reason, in dream state, you know, it's completely normal. So at this point, Lupita is looking through the glass, and she sees these huge light beams. That's where this light beam comes in, okay? She sees these huge light beams, and let me show you this other page here where we did even more of them. Okay, and these light beings in Lupita's dream are massive, okay? Imagine yourself in this spaceship. The spaceship already is huge, but she looks outside, and they are like humongous. They are humongous light beings. There's no way they could possibly fit inside the spaceship, so they are outside. And as they're outside, there are two particular ones that are right in front of her. One of them literally just does this huge wave with the hand, and Lupita's like, oh goodness, you know, she's like excited, but like, what's going on? And her friend, of course, just says, it's okay. She, of course, doesn't speak it, but just energetically lets her know everything is going to be okay. And then the second one is standing just kind of far behind, creating some space for Lupita, because she knows, you know, this is the first time that Lupita is seeing anything like this. So she gets a chance to meet these light beings, and then later they go away, okay? They go away, and the person that is guiding Lupita says, you know, we can show you something else, don't worry. So they kind of pivot the spaceship, and then they show a particular set of stars, and now Lupita does not recognize these stars or anything, but she does say that they are beautiful, they are gorgeous. And this is the point where we see Orion, okay? We see the constellation of Orion in Lupita's book here, and her guide does tell her, she says, that right there, that's Orion's belt. In the dream, Lupita doesn't know why that's significant, why it's important, but she knows that she has a deep connection to Orion's belt. So she just accepts it as her reality for now, and she says, okay, sure. So in the dream, she is connected with this beautiful constellation, and of course she's connected with that color of indigo, and of course she's meeting those wonderful huge light beings. So when Lupita wakes up from this dream, she tells her class, like, look, this dream made me want to explore myself more, explore the universe more. And she's also thinking, this part is not included in the book, of course, but she's also thinking that dream state offers a place of connection with multiple beings, with multiple universes, dimensions, etc. There are literally no limits when it comes to dream state. And that is why this particular story came about, right? It came about because this dream meant so much to Lupita, and the images in it and the feelings she had within it so deeply connected with her. And I'll tell you something, ever since I've shared this story, especially on TikTok, we've gotten some people that have had similar dreams. They've had similar dreams about being able to go to space and connect with light beings, right? And some of them even said that they were pointed to the constellation of Orion as well, which actually makes perfect sense, because remember, in Lupita's original dream, there were a ton of people there. There were a ton of people there, and everybody had their own unique responsibility, and of course their own color, a whole list of colors. So guys, I hope that provides you a little bit more context of the dream that Lupita shares with the class. And remember, whenever we're creating a children's story, you can't necessarily include everything in there, but you do include those points and those moments that were extremely memorable, right? That were extremely memorable. That's what we wanted to make sure to share with you, because the images that we saw when we had that dream were absolutely beautiful. They were absolutely beautiful. So when I worked with my illustrator, I was explaining to him this dream, and I'm like, can you make it happen? I'm like, this is what I saw. Can you help other people see what I saw? So he has been absolutely amazing, and that's why this little book was created. So I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you've had similar dreams. I like to connect with people that have had similar dreams to these, or even if you just have comments about it, let me know your thoughts. I send you a huge hug though, and I send you love, unity, and peace. I will see you live on TikTok Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye everybody.